Hey, what's up, Jill? This is Devin from Plumber HVAC Leads. I spoke to Jenny a little earlier. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. I'm just going to really briefly show you how to improve your website so you can start bringing in your own customers for free through the website. The reason why I'm making these videos is that I realized a little while ago there's a lot of plumbers and HVAC techs out there who just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more customers. And so I found that when I make these attack plans and I give them away, there's a lot of businesses who end up taking this information, running with it, and doing it themselves and growing and making a ton of money. And that's awesome. I'm here just to give back. There also are some who end up calling me and having me do this stuff for them, which is great too. But either way, whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay. It doesn't matter. It's just free info. I'm going to briefly talk to you today about content, backlinks, and citations. Let's first start by looking at your website. So the first thing I noticed is this logo, and I love it. It's a great looking logo, and you have the exact same color scheme throughout the website, which is really nice and it's really clean on the eye. So I really like to see that. Now, Google doesn't unfortunately rank you based off of how good looking your website is. What they rank you based off of is, first and foremost, content. So what they do is they take your website and they break it down into a text file, and they run robots through that text file, and they look for keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google to find your business. So like the biggest one in your area is Plumber San Francisco, and about 350 people a month search for that alone. But if you want to see all the keywords you're ranking for, you go to organic keywords right here. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs. Costs about $1,000 a month, but it gives you really valuable data. So it might be something you want to invest in down the road. But it says you're ranking for like plumbing company, San Francisco Plumbing and Drain. You are ranking for San Francisco Plumbing, which has 80 people searching for it, but you're on the second page. Plumbers SF, you're on the second page. Plumbing San Francisco, 100 people search for that, you're on the third page. So as you can see, these are the kind of keywords that you want to have within your content. And if I sort this by volume, you can see Plumber San Francisco, 350 people search for that a month. You're on the fourth page at the end of it. So you want to have all these buyer intent keywords, 150 here, 150 here, sitting inside of your content. Now, when somebody types in Plumber San Francisco, Google's goal is to put them in front of the website that's going to answer all their questions, which is typically the website that has the most content. So the average, and content just like the words you can read on your front page, also whatever your images are saved as. So when somebody does type in Plumber San Francisco, the average website on the first page of Google has 1,890 words, so you're going to want to be sitting somewhere around there. You're currently sitting at 301 words. If you look at your main competitor, you got Magic Plumbing here. These guys have a bit more content than you. You can see they have 976. So by getting yourself to 2,000 words, you're going to completely blow them out of the water. But also, whatever your images are saved as does count as content. So it says water heaters. You can literally say this as water heaters San Francisco, and it'll help you rank for that keyword. Or right here, emergency plumbing San Francisco, or sewer repairs San Francisco, something like that. So you can rank for those keywords, okay? So that's tip number one. After that, you're going to want to make yourself trustworthy. And Google judges you based off of how many other websites are linking to you, driving traffic to you. But keep in mind, you're going to get a lot more power from other plumbing companies linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So back to Ahrefs, it gives you a lot of really good information, and it says you guys have been around for quite a while. You've gone slowly up in the amount of websites linking to you. You had a big spike back in July of last year, and then dropped back down to about 20. And you currently have 19 websites linking to you. That's absolutely nothing to scoff at. There's so many plumbers out there who don't have a website that I work with, or they don't have, let alone they have a website, but they have no links. So you're definitely in a really good spot, and you are climbing. I want to show you what you want to go after, because I know you don't want to just sit at 20 people a month. So if you want to go take out Magic Plumbing, these guys have 171 websites linking to them. So you're not going to want to just add 152 to match them. You're probably going to want to dominate them. So you want to add like 200 websites linking to them, to yourself. And the best way to do that is to copy them. So you go see what websites they have, and you go visit these websites and get them to link back to you. The best ones you want to get are going to be ones like that have to do with plumbing, like Plumbers right here. You can see Plumbing Review, Plumbing Experts, Local Plumbers, stuff like that. Those are going to be the best websites for you, okay? The last thing, well, actually, if you see that too, the big difference is 20 organic traffic versus 864 organic traffic. If you beat them in content and you beat them in backlinks, you're going to beat them organically, and you're going to take all this. You can imagine how much business you generate off this, especially knowing that people don't look up plumbing for fun. They typically look it up when they need some help. That's a lot of potential customers. Now, the last thing is when somebody does type in Plumber San Francisco and they're ready to buy, they're going to call the first plumber that shows up that seems trustworthy to at least give them a shot. You want to be that plumber. Those are the easiest customers to close. People skip these ads all the time. It could be from bad experiences in the past. They may have ad blockers, whatever it may be. So where you want to rank yourself is right here in the Google My Business section. Getting here requires having more citations than your competitors, which is anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web, like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. These are all the most common ones. The best strategy here is to figure out what directories your competitors are listed in. Go list yourself on those same ones, but then add a bunch more on top. So like if Fast Response Plumbing and Routers in 150 directories, go put yourself in like 250, if not 300. So that's all I've got for you, Jill. I hope you found this really informative. As a really quick recap, you're going to want to get your website up to about 2,000 words on the front page and save your images as keywords you're targeting. You're also going to want to probably add a minimum about 170 websites linking to you, but I'd go for about 200. And then make sure that they're relevant to your industry and your location. And then you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than your competitors. Just make sure it's spelled the same way across the internet so it's all relevant to each other. Jill, if you want to take this information and just run with it and do it yourself, please do. I'm here to help as many plumbers and HVAC techs as I possibly can. That's my goal. The only thing I ask you, send me back a little bit of feedback and let me know if you thought this was valuable and helpful information. And if you do want any help getting this stuff taken care of, just feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 805-618-6426. You can also respond to the email I sent you. But either way, Jill, I do really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.